Bomber Crew, how you doing? It's been a little while since I've been in to see you, and I do apologize for that. It's going to also be a little bit longer before I can get back in to see you as well. This week, I'm traveling to Georgia to work with the Army. It's something I really enjoy doing, helping out soldiers, teaching them a lot of this functional movements and functional fitness, and a lot of the stuff that we do, and how it pertains to the new Army's combat fitness test, which I think is a really, really cool test of fitness and something we may need to program here in the future. But last week I wasn't around. My parents are aging, and my dad's having some trouble. He's in and out of the hospital at times. He is okay, so thanks for wondering. But it just gets me thinking, when I don't get into workout and how it affects me, and I'm younger, I'm in my 40s. My parents are in their 70s, they're mid 70s, and I look at it as they are slowing down, not moving as much, and how that's affecting them, and how that's affecting me, and I say my generation as our parents are aging. For many of you, you're much younger than I am. It's probably not going to affect you nearly as soon, but we do have an aging population of individuals in the gym, some of our masters athletes. I love seeing that, because that is going to help keep them up, active, and strong for the long duration. We talk about it at the CrossFit Level 1 seminar. We use a term called decrepitude. And decrepitude is the loss of functionality, loss of being able to do the things you want to do. The ability to squat, the ability to press, the ability to pull. We do these things to stay functionally competent and dominant. We want to win our workouts, which is it's cool to do when we're in our 20s and we're competing, and we're in our 30s and 40s and on competing. But as we look at a senior population, such as I'm looking at my parents now, they want to stay functionally competent. They want to be able to get up and down from the chair. They want to be able to walk up and down the stairs in their house. They want to be able to play with their grandkids, carry groceries from the grocery store to the car, to put them from the car, put them away up in the cabinet. So they need to be able to press, they need to be able to squat, they need to be able to pull things off the ground. And it doesn't have to be, as intense as we see day in and day out of the gym. We're not going to be screaming and spitting and trying to PR our grace time with my parents. But when I look at my parents, for example, I just need them to get off the couch, right, to get up and moving around at their psychological and physiological limit, right? When I look at some of the fittest people in part of the crew, they're going to be putting up these amazing times and scores, and if we took a workout like Grace, they're going to be in under 2 minutes with that RX weight. Right? If I took my parents to do Grace, I might have them with a PVC pipe where they sit to a 30-inch box, sit and stand and reach their hands over their head. That just may be where they're at, and they do 30 reps in about 3 or 4 minutes. That's going to be their physical and psychological limit and toleration. When I think of fitness, I think it's a long trajectory, or a low trajectory to a long distant horizon. I want to be able to keep moving for the long run. I want to be able to keep moving when I'm 60, 70, 80, into my 90s if I can. Again, it's not going to look like it did now in my 40s, which just doesn't look like it did in my 20s when I played football. But again, I'm comfortable with that, knowing that if I can get up and do something a little bit more each day, it's going to help me in the long run. So I didn't have many workouts last week, again, as I was helping out my parents. It was tough. Mentally, it really bogs me down. I don't get to work out. I don't get to clear my head that way. Also physically, I start slowing down, and my walking, my gait slows down due to all the limitations, the injuries I've had because of my ankle, because of spinal cord damage. If I'm not up and moving and staying active, things deteriorate quickly for me. I was able to sneak in today on a Sunday and ride the bike for about 20 minutes. Yeah, I guess that's the benefit of having a key. I can get it on the weekend, so humble brag, I guess. But it's the one chance I had before I fly out again tomorrow to work with the Army. I guess my main thing here is, get up, do something, even if you don't feel like it for that day. Where our intensity will not always be up here, sometimes it's here, but if we can keep putting fitness into the fitness bank it's going to pay off in the long run in the end. Guys, have a great week. I hope to see you all soon. Hit me up on Slack if you need anything.